Everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Shashi Langam, and I am today here with Dawn Crystal. Dawn is joining us today all the way from Maui, right where the volcano is erupting. I know it's on the Big Island, but here we are. There's fires, there is issues with heat and flooding, and also the planetary issues are coming up. And this is a time when, in between the 7-7 portal and the 8-8 line gates portal coming up and the eclipses of the summer season, there's a lot happening and going on. So welcome everybody. We are launching our series for today. So thank you for coming on. Thank you for Dawn for yes, to be on the show.
Hi, Sashi. Yep,
and to be at the launch.
Hi, Sashi. It's Dawn Crystal. Welcome. Thank you for welcoming me again. I'm so grateful to be back on your show and be back with all the beautiful people who are in your community. And I just want to say thank you for your warm welcome. And I'm so excited today because we're going to be launching a new program, which we'll be talking about, and it's spiritual self-care.
Yes.
Yeah, nourishing yourself from the inside out. Yeah.
Absolutely. I just wanted to let people know who perhaps may not have heard you speak before that you're a recognized voice sound healer, a respected intuitive life coach, a medical intuitive, soul reader, pain release expert, and best-selling author. And your particular area of expertise is using sound that is unique to you, frequencies, ancient frequencies that can help people shift from their pain and any physical issue very quickly, and it happened for me. And I was just talking about that just before the call. I just listened to your call on YouTube on another telesummit, and a physical medical issue I had shifted, and it was out. It was out, and it's been gone ever since. So how awesome is that? I am actually one of your testimonials. Wow. So everybody...
Wow. Yeah. Well, I'm just amazed because I didn't even ask. The amazing thing is you were just kind of researching me, I think, and you just happened to run across the show. And the beautiful thing is I don't know if we connected back then, but you listened to a replay and got, I'm just humbled to say miraculous results. And that's pretty humbling to me, you know?
Yes, I think you had reached out to me, but I hadn't actually spoken to each other. I think we had just exchanged our telephone numbers. And yeah. After it I got the aha that my issue was gone as a result of listening to that call. And I only listened once. And to tell you the truth, I actually fell asleep whilst I was listening to it. And whatever healing was meant to take place, it just did. It just happened.
Wow.
But it took me a few days to realize that, that issue's gone. It's no longer an issue.
Yeah, it's the frequency.
And then I was trying to get in touch with you to tell you, and I think you were trying to get in touch with me at the same time. So again, we had this connection. So as it happened with our series 3, all our speakers came on in the right timing. You know, I didn't have an awful lot of organization in place. I just started with a handful of speakers, and I have done the same this time around, but I have got a big list of speakers, and I have still got speakers to reach out to. So all of a sudden we are gaining in momentum as well. So welcome to the show, and tell us more about, first of all, tell us why this package, what is happening to our bodies, why do we need this?
Oh, well, easy. Well, it's been happening, planetary shifts have been happening, I mean, before we probably were even understanding them. I just know lately they've been accelerated, and as many people on this planet, I call us sensitives or empaths. And basically when I say that, it's just we're just kind of feel things, you know. A lot of us don't even know we're empaths, and we're walking around and we're feeling everybody's stuff. When I say everybody's stuff, I'm talking about everybody that you're connected to or not, or just the earth in general, just the frequency of just feeling the earth in general not really resonating at a very peaceful vibration. So a lot of people, a lot of times that are not really clear, in themselves. When I say clear them in themselves, I mean clear to know what is them and what is not them. And unfortunately, I know there's not a whole lot of people that can actually clear a person. I do that work. I clear people's energy all the time with high frequency divine energy of source, the creator of all. But a lot of people I notice come to me, they're not really clear, and they say they've had clearings, and I look at their energy, and they have all kinds of cords with somebody, and they have a lot of heavy energy that's kind of downloaded from this planet, or just being sensitive, or just fear of the world, whatever it may be, and I just see it stored in their energy field, which causes a lot of chaos, a lot of unrest and unpeace in a lot of people. So I have a lot of people who come to me just for an energy clearing, and that's going to be part of our program today. We're talking about spiritual self-care, nourishing your multi-dimensional body, okay? And that's everybody. So this is nothing, this is not for just a certain class of people. This is for everybody, especially as we keep, as we keep evolving as people, as souls, what do you want to call it, divine beings that we are. The earth frequencies are continually changing, and people are more and more coming to me for stability. Beyond, I do deeper work than that. I'm known for people, by many as a pain release expert, but I'm helping people really ground in their, I call it their soul's energy or their life force energy in their body, pretty much in all my personal sessions I do. And very important by doing that, why I do that is, by the way, why I ground people's life force energy or people's souls in their body, is to bring in your own light, so you're filling yourself up from the inside out with your own energy, your own divine energy of light, and that really helps you keep your energy stabilized, and also helps your energy ground to our planet, so you're not really up in the air, or I call it outside of our bodies, which a lot of people's energy are not really grounded. They're usually, a lot of times I have a lot of clients come to me, their energy is resonating above their head somewhere, or just half in their body and half out of their body. So the energy work that I do with bringing life force energy will help ground you to you're in your physical body here and now, where you're in this existence, in your incarnation, right in your body. And this way, with doing so, you don't feel the world so much. You become your own planet, and everything outside you doesn't really affect you. And that's the miraculous part about the work that I'm doing. I've been doing that for years, and that's also incorporated in this program today to help people do it on their own, because I'm all about helping people, but I'm also here to empower people that you can do it on your own. So we'll be talking that about a little bit more in depth, I guess, later, Sashi, on the program, and of course I will be offering personal sessions as well. So does that kind of explain a little bit about what's going on?
Yeah, sure, please do.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that if, with I could do today also with our group, if you have people here today, I would like to just maybe offer a group process of doing a little bit of grounding in our life force energy with the group process, and of course.
Can we? Yes, please. I think I am minded to say that we need a longer process today, because there are so many energies running crisscross. Tensions are rising. People are getting into conflict. So if you don't mind doing the longer process, I would welcome that as well.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'll do the grounding of the life force energy. And for people who want to participate, if people are driving or operating any machinery or equipment, there's frequencies that come through my voice, which will be people will, if you haven't heard of me before, hello, my name is John Crystal. Thank you for having me here. But I'm also recognized as a voice sound healer naturally. So I'm bringing in raw, I call it raw sound, directly through my voice from the creator source. So I'm not bringing it in from another solar system or another planet, or have other beings helping me. I'm actually doing the work directly from myself, which is very important. I don't bring a modality into my work at all. Directly from me, I have the connection into source because of the fact that I've been able to get my vibration to that level where I can actually bring in these high frequencies that are beyond this planet through my voice. And that's how people are able to receive them. So, yeah, we could do a little bit of activation on some of the chakras as well, and then we'll bring in whoever wants to participate now. These energies will be activated and active on the replay. So this way, if you are busy operating machinery or equipment or driving a car, or if you're just busy with your family or your kids and you just can't really get some time out to kind of relax and get out of our mind for a moment, the physical mind that's kind of busy, then I would suggest to come back to the replay later. Okay? Does that sound good, Sashi?
That sounds good, but a longer process, I'm perfectly happy with that. And solving
Okay.
that's
Yes.
fine.
Did you want me to do it now?
Yes, please. Go
Oh,
ahead.
let's begin. Okay, I'm ready. Sorry about that, Sashi. Okay, so let's go ahead, everybody, and take a deep breath, please, with me, everybody. Let's try to get here and now in our physical bodies, not in another planet, not in, not thinking about somebody else. We want to get you here now so we can work on you, okay? And by doing so, that's giving consent to, I call it Prime Creator, to come through my voice and work on you, because it's always consent. So let's go ahead and take a couple deep breaths just to get us here and now. Just in case you're not, your mind's all busy. We want to get your mind kind of with us for the moment, for a few moments. Okay? Perfect. All right, I want everybody, we're going to start with a little bit of activation on the crown chakra, which is really the top of your head, okay? And I do this in almost every call I do. And this is such an important step that I, for years, didn't even know why I was doing it until it's really come out more and more over the years of why I'm grounding people's energy in their bodies, even though I do it consecutively in all my programs and everything I offer, because we need to do it. We just can't, a lot of us just can't keep the stability in the center in our being. So let's go ahead and just kind of feel this out and see how, if you can receive this. If you're too busy and you're still participating, you may not feel it completely, and then you might just feel the shift of energy later in your day. A lot of people will a lot of times get a big swoosh of energy come through them at the end of their day when they're relaxing. So either way, it's perfect, and just know you'll receive it no matter what. If it's your highest good, just receive and say yes. Okay, let's begin. Let's go ahead and put your attention to the top of your crown chakra, which if anybody doesn't know what that is, just put your attention to the top of your head while I make some sounds of activation to activate you, not anything outside of you. And we're going to clear out your crown chakra. And by clearing out the crown chakra, which is really the heavy energy, I call it, there's a heavy energy that usually resides above your crown chakra. I will lift that off you. You'll imagine beautiful white divine light above your head, and when I'm making sound, I'll be making a loud sound as well, so don't be startled. That loud sound will be moving the energy out, and you'll just imagine it all go into that beautiful divine light of God or source or whatever you believe above your head. So let's go ahead and begin that now with some sound. Just relax, imagine that beautiful light above your head, and everything is releasing off the top of your head into that beautiful divine light. And let's begin. So imagine that energy leading with this high-pitched sound now above your head. Ooh. Breathe and release. Breathe. Okay, let's go ahead and drop our focus and attention down to the middle of your third eye, right in the middle of your forehead, while I make some sound of activation for your highest good. Let's go there right now while I make sound. Get your energy right in the middle of your forehead. Your attention, I mean. Let's take a deep breath, please, everybody. That's the third eye activation. Okay, let's come down to our throat chakra, middle of your throat. Just put your attention there while I make some sound. a deep breath here, everybody. Okay. I want you to put your attention, everybody, down to our heart chakra, right in the middle of your chest area. And that's going to open you up to receive, okay? So we want you to receive more of whatever you're wanting for your highest good. So go ahead and think of somebody in your life you love. You could put your child, your husband, a spouse, girlfriend, whatever, boyfriend, or a beloved pet in your heart chakra. Think of them while I'm doing this activation right now, and receive. Beautiful. Let's take another deep breath, everybody. That's a heart chakra activation. Let's just go ahead and put her. I'm gonna reach about 3 chakras in your stomach area. We don't need to reach each one because we're doing a grounding process right now. So just put your energy and your focus into your middle of your stomach, and I'm going to be stirring some stuff there for you up. So if you have some old stagnated energy there just residing there and it's not really serving you, it might release after this call today. And if it does, it could be some old trauma. Just drink some extra water and allow the energy to leave, and please know that it's on its way out. And this is like an extra bonus you get to just clear out some old trauma. And just know if it is, just allow it to leave. Feel it, let it go. It's just the old energy on its way out. So anyway, let's go put your energy in your focus, everybody, into the middle of your solar plexus, which is your stomach, and let's begin. Okay, beautiful. Let's take a deep belly breath. Everybody, deep belly breath. Oh, you're going to let out a ha sound. That's really kind of breathing in deep. Okay, so you want to get those energies up and out. Okay, so now we're going to go the opposite way, though. Now it's time to bring in our life force energy. You can believe your life force energy as your soul, your God-present self, your divine essence, your source self, whatever you believe. We're just going to bring your higher self into your body, which is what you need to do in order for us to keep stability in these challenging times. And I want you to imagine that energy permeating from your crown chakra, coming through inside your full physical body, from your head all the way down through your neck, permeating down through your full chest. It's going to go down through your full stomach and solar plexus area, trickling down like white, gentle raindrops of divine energy or divine rain, coming down all through both of your legs, trickling down through your calves, and it's going to go all the way down through your feet. And imagine that anchoring into this beautiful center of loving Mother Earth. At the same time, everybody, I want you to imagine the energy being like a white cocoon of energy around you, permeating around you at the same time, going down to the center of Mother Earth. And by doing that, by having the energy going in through you, like I just explained, and around you to the center of Mother Earth, it's going to kind of do, like I call it an aura cleansing of your field. All your fields, morphic fields, all the fields. So everything's just going to go down. Everything, if there's anything in your energy fields, it's going to be also clearing through you, down your grounding cord, down to the center of Mother Earth, to be transformed into a beautiful, divine, positive energy of love. So with that all said, if you're not good visually, don't worry. It'll still happen. Just breathe and receive. If you're not a good visually, good visually, excuse me, but if you are good visually, just imagine that happening now while I make these sounds. This is called the grounding process of grounding your life force energy to planet Earth. And let's begin the next process right now. Oh, beautiful. Let's take a deep breath, everybody. Those energies that came through me today were a little different. They were very loving and very nurturing. Every time I do a show, they're always a little bit differently, but very powerful. Source energy is love, so nothing forced, nothing over the top, just loving, pure, divine source energy from the Creator that comes to you in frequency. So some people ask me, does your sound quality have to be good on the phone in order for me to receive? Because I'm doing this on my, my phone. This is not studio, and absolutely not. My voice is just the carrier of these frequencies, and it doesn't matter if I'm in a studio or if I'm on the phone with you or, listening to my programs are good too. It doesn't matter. All my voice is just a pure divine source carrier for the frequency, so your ears, and even if you didn't have good hearing, I have clients who come to me with not hearing at all, and I can still sit in front of them and bring source frequencies. So my voice is just a bonus, but actually I do the work. I had one client who couldn't hear it at all, and I was still making frequency, and even though I was making frequency through my voice, they couldn't hear it. They were still receiving the frequency. So just letting you know, my voice is just one component of how I bring in source energy, but in reality, I do a lot of my clearings I do with my clients are silent, and they're still receiving the energy. So it's just one of my gifts that I have out of many. And I just want to say thanks, Sashi, for allowing me to share a group process today. That was really very nice.
That was powerful. I could feel it. I could feel, especially when you made those amazing sounds. It's just something came through, and something shifted for me as well.
It's different. Yeah, it's different for everybody.
And it's not easy to put into words. It's beyond the mind. It's actually almost into another dimension. It's hard to explain.
It's definitely, I call it, it's the, how can I put it? The easiest way I could put the source energy that comes to me is the energy that's underneath everything in life. Underneath every belief system, every modality. It's the silence. When you really think of what the beginning of time, there was first silence and there was sound, okay? There wasn't a language. It wasn't even a light language.
No.
It was sound. Okay, it was just sound. So when we say language, the voice, the frequencies I bring, I'm very specific about that. There's no light language here. Okay, it's just a sound, and that sound is pure because source or God's energy does not have a language to it. Okay, we are humans that create the language in a belief system. Okay, so the frequencies that I'm bringing in are beyond the human consciousness and the belief systems or languages that we have created as human beings. Does that make sense?
It does. Yes.
Yeah, so it's just the sound underneath. It's the sound that's underneath pretty much everything. Okay.
So we have got raised hands. Would you like to get some feedback from some of our callers? Also, if you can't get on the phone, you can also write in with your feedback. How did you feel? How was that process that Dawn just did for you? I'm going to go to Marcy in Houston, Texas.
Yes,
you're
hi.
on with Dawn. Hi.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Marcy.
Hi,
How are you
Dr.
doing today?
Sorry?
I was going to say, welcome.
Oh,
To the
thank
call.
you. I've worked with you before, and I've got several of your packages, and I'm always so grateful for your work.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I hope you've received some results from the packages and everything. Have we ever worked together before?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, and I've got a couple more to go with
wonderful.
a couple more appointments I haven't scheduled yet.
Well, that's okay. Well, just make sure when you schedule, make sure I know what show you're scheduling from, because I have so many people saying schedule sessions. But anyway, what can we do for you today? I really appreciate that you're here. And did you receive anything from the frequencies that I just brought in with the group process? Did you feel anything there?
Yes, I did, because my energy, I finally have clarity in my mind, in my head. Doesn't mean that's my mind, but my head is finally clear, and I'm in my higher state of consciousness, and I feel like, you know, it's just a relief. It's like,
Well, let's do a little deepening for you today, okay? So I'm not doing my normal. I'm not. Okay. You know, a lot of people expect pain relief, so we're doing spiritual work today. So basically, today's frequency, and also the main component of our show today is grounding people in their life force energy, or your personal power, if you want to call it, into your body. Now you're there now. I can see it. I'm just going to strengthen it. So basically, I'm just the assistant to you. So you're going to kind of do the work as well, because I'm all about empowering you. You're going to look at your feet, and when I'm making this sound, you're just going to imagine the energy going from your crown chakra of white light, divine God, light, source light, yourself. Of course, it's all one energy. And you're just going to ground you to your in your body stronger, okay? Because that's going to help really help you on all levels, okay? Beyond anything. And actually, that's probably the most important component of my work that I do, and I have the ability to do that really strong for people. So let's go ahead and just imagine that happening. Grounding to your feet. I'm just making sound, and you just feel that and see if you. I'll check with you in a minute to see if you feel any difference. Okay? Not that you don't feel good now. I'm just going to strengthen it for you since you're here on the call. Okay?
Thank you.
So let's begin. Sure. Okay. How's that feel?
Better. Yes, because I
want you to see what you
continue
feel.
to have trouble with my energy and life force. When I wake up in the morning or wake up from a nap, there's nothing. There's nothing there, and it's like I can't do my stuff.
Well, I'll keep doing my programs, because a lot of my modules and my programs are actually teaching you to do it, and there's different frequencies in each module to do that. So your body will get used to it. It's very high frequency of your soul that comes into the body, and your body has to kind of get used to it in some ways. And we know a lot of the old energy that's not resonating at the high vibration will start clearing from you if it hasn't already, and I can see it has. So it's a process. I mean, that's what we're here in physical form, to raise our vibration in our body, but, you know, there's a lot of work that we have to do that, to kind of get rid of all the fear and all the trapped trauma, which we all have it, okay? Everybody, nobody gets off easy here. We all have to do our work, you know, including myself, and I'm still doing my work. So
I have to say, my whole body's just tingling, and I can feel energy flowing, especially in my head area, and my joy, my innate joy is just coming out. I'm like, yay! I'm back.
Okay, perfect. That is you. You're here in your power. That's very important what you just said, Marcy. Part of my work is when people, a lot of times people work at me, they have no idea when they get done working with me why they have this big smirk on their face and this big smile. And I tell people, do you know what that is? It's like coming home to yourself. It's like a reunion with your soul. It's like your life force energy is saying, I am home, just like you said it perfectly just now. And that's confirmation that you're totally in your oneness. And actually, you want to manifest whatever you want in your life, put your body, your mind, and your spirit that we just did together with you, Marcy, put it together in an equation. and start manifesting, see if it comes to you pretty quickly. That's another benefit of having your soul in the body. You need to have your soul in the body in order to manifest easy. So we're not even doing a manifesting show, but you're getting all that just from this one activation that we did, which is really grounding your life force energy. So do you feel a little, some people feel like stronger in their feet, or you might just feel taller. Do you have any sensations like that?
Yes, my feet feel heavier, and I feel taller,
Great.
and I feel the light coming out of my eyes again.
Oh, beautiful. Wow, I love it. Well,
I do too.
Exactly
Thank you.
Well, and you can feel your energy level right now. Can you see where your energy level, if you were kind of drained earlier, is more stabilized?
Yes, I'm so grateful.
That's another key component. That's another very, very important thing about having your life force energy in your body. When your soul is in your body, your higher self, whatever you call it, your energy stabilizes, and meaning that if there was anything in your energy that was kind of taking your energy or low vibrations, they're gone. You can't stay in a high vibrational body, and all your life force energy comes back to you, and you feel more alive. So that's another bonus of this. So I'm so glad you called in today, Marcy, and I was so honored that I could actually share my gift again with you. And thank you for all your feedback in buying my programs. I'm really so grateful for your dedication.
Oh, thank you. I'm so grateful for you. And I also, well, just one last thing, I just want to say I feel like I'm back in my heart again.
Oh, beautiful. Well, you are.
You.
It's the body, mind, and spirit. Well, thank you for that, and you couldn't have said any better. So I'm just glad that I was able to do that in not even a 2-minute session. So it's pretty miraculous. When you work with source frequency, it's fast. You don't need, I like to say, you don't need to spend hours healing, because really when you're bringing in high frequency, it can happen in moments. It doesn't have to happen in 2-hour sessions. That's really not really the case. Actually, healing should happen simultaneously. And I think everything I put out is like 10 or 15 minutes. I think my personal sessions are only 30 minutes. So, because you don't need hours. So, Marcy, I want to say thank you for that and recognizing that. And just have a beautiful, blessed day. And I'm going to disconnect all my energy with you, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome,
Marcy.
sweetie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you so much. That's amazing.
Have
Thank
a
you so
blessed
much.
day. You
Have
too.
a blessed day, too. Thank you.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye-bye.
You too, Marcy.
Bye.
Very
John,
good call.
we could actually hear the shift in Marcy and the joy overflowing, and I could feel the smile on her face.
Yeah.
We don't have visual, but we can actually, I can see it. We have
her tone.
We have Armando Nieto on the line as well. Armando Nieto.
Hello?
If you
Hello, this is
just
actually
7595. Okay, we're
Yes,
going to go quickly through, Dawn, because we have quite a few callers who raised their hands. Let's go.
Let's keep going.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. What's your name, sweetie?
I'm Jennifer. But yeah, my cell phone comes up with my brother's name.
Okay.
Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. Welcome to the call. Have we talked before?
We have talked before. So before we get started, I would like to let anybody know who's listening that Dawn is a phenomenal healer. And every time I've gotten to have a session with her, I've seen immediate shifts and changes. And so I haven't been able to get on a call in quite a while. And I'm really excited you picked me.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer, so much for being here and sharing your genuine feedback. I'm grateful for that. Well, anyway, we're all talking about spiritual nutrition today and spiritual self-care. So were you on the call when we did the group process at all?
I was. That was very beautiful.
I didn't know.
And you're right. It was softer and more loving. Yeah,
and it's funny how every call that I do, I'm never really in charge of how frequency comes through me. It's what we're needing, okay? So beyond my mind and what I think I know or how it should sound through me, it's different, and I can feel it today as well. So my question is, what I just did with the last caller, would you like to ground in more of your life force energy since we're talking about life force grounding today?
Yes, I would love that very much.
Yeah. Yes, we're going to stay on the theme of that with all the callers, Shasashi. So if anybody is wanting on the line to be grounded, stronger in their bodies, that's what I'll be doing today on the call. So, okay, I want you to just imagine, Jennifer, the light of who you are is already coming through your physical body, and we're just going to ground it all the way down to your feet. And you can even imagine it percolating or trickling into that beautiful center of loving Mother Earth where you're safe and loved. And let's go ahead and imagine that with these sounds to the best of your ability, and let's begin. Well, take a deep breath and tell me if you feel anything from that sound. Go sound.
I feel calmer.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And your energy, I just want to see if you can feel, and be truthful if you do or not, but do you feel like you might be a little taller or a little bit more stabilized in your feet?
Yes, definitely. As you were doing it, I kind of raised my hands up above my head, and I just felt very strong and stable.
Oh, exactly. So that's called being one with your life force energy, which is your body, mind, and spirit. So by being filled up is what we're doing with everybody, filling everybody up with your own life from the inside out. And we're talking about keeping ourselves, where we're more contained. In some ways, we become our own planet of our own energy. So this way, the world around us doesn't affect us so much. So how does that sound to you, Jennifer?
That's awesome.
So, well, that's what it's all about today. And it's really, this energy that's coming through today is very different, but part of the call, because it's really about really coming into love and nurturing with ourselves. And, of course, the chaos continues on the planet, but we don't need to get caught into that story energetically or unconsciously. We can stay in our own planet of energy, I like to use the word planet, inside ourselves, where we become this planet where we're not really affected by everything around us. We just become who we are, which is peace itself and love, and we just radiate that even though there's chaos going on around us. We don't get caught into the stories. So, Jennifer, I just want to say thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed this energy process. It was very simple but very powerful. And really, thank you for calling in, and I'm so glad that you you received something from today's call as well. And I'm going to say thank you for that.
Yes, thank you,
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jennifer.
Okay, disconnect with Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. Wonderful.
Next, we have Mel from San Diego. Mel, I'm just going to unmute you. You're on with Dawn.
Hello.
Hi,
aloha.
Melinda?
This is Melinda.
Hi.
I really
You're on
enjoyed
with
the
Dawn.
group process. Thank you, Shashi. How are you?
Very good, and I'm so glad to be back.
Hi, Melinda.
So, Dawn, I haven't
ahead.
worked with you before, and I had a response to the group call, the group process that you did that I wanted to ask you about.
Mm-hmm.
When you were actually doing the throat chakra, I felt a lot of movement in my solar plexus, and then I felt warmth go down my sciatic nerve, and the sciatic pain that I usually experience really improved. I still have it, but I don't quite understand that because the sciatica piriformis syndrome is usually more connected to the root chakra. So I was just wondering what your take on all that is.
Well, I just want to mention, when you're bringing in high frequency of who you are, which is divine energy of God or source, whatever you believe, into your physical body, everything that is not resonating at that vibration will move out, okay, no matter where it's coming from in your body. So we're not even doing pain today, and you're actually getting a little taste of my pain, because I'm actually known for a pain release. I do pain releasing on people. But just remember, high frequency, anything that's not at the vibration of high frequency has to leave. Does that make sense? Even if it's just you might call it a physical ailment, but I see low frequency, So what we're going to do right now, if you're here on the phone, what to do with the last callers is let's just ground in your life force energy, Melinda, a little bit stronger in your body. You got a few minutes?
Great.
Yeah, so all you got to do right now is just with the last callers, be open, always keep an open mind and open heart. Because these energies that come through me and the sounds are beyond me, and I'm just here as a vessel. So just imagine that going in from your crown chakra stronger. It's going to permeate all through that area where you had issues. pain or whatever in the past, just to kind of nurture it and kind of, I call it unwind it. Just kind of flatten out whatever's been going out there. Just kind of free it out. Kind of free it out all the way through your grounding cord, from your stomach, solar plexus areas, down your feet, all down your legs, down your feet to the center of Mother Earth, loving Mother Earth. And just imagine that happening. And if you're not good visually, just know it's happening. And let's begin right now. Okay, Melinda?
Super.
Let's receive. Okay, take a deep breath. Tell me if you felt anything with that, Melinda.
I felt like energy leaving my feet, going down into the center of the earth, like you said. I noticed that my standing posture changed during the middle of it, and that was my experience. I'm grateful. Thank you.
Well, and you should be feeling and I'm not going to put words into your mouth. I just want to see if it's true. Do you feel like a little bit more lighter in your body and maybe a little bit more taller or grounded in your body to your feet?
I feel very peaceful. I feel peaceful and self-contained.
Yes.
And yes, like less sensitive. I feel less sensitive to the environment, I guess. Yes.
Well, you will, and that's what's called bringing in our own energy. So you're not so sensitive. So we're talking about spiritual self-care, and that's in everything I do. So that's everything I do is always bringing in these frequencies, because it is true. We all are sensitive. I don't care. I mean, more and more people are becoming sensitive. I sense you are too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I can feel that. You are sensitive. So this is all about helping us keep contained in our own life, in our bodies, so this way the world doesn't affect us so much. So, yes, I just want to say thank you, Melinda, for your feedback, and I just want to say thank you for being on the call today and allowing me to share my gift with you. I'm really grateful, and thank you so much.
I'm really grateful. Thank you so much.
Well, wonderful.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Melinda.
Shashi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Next, we're going to Houston, Texas. The last four digits are 0939. If you have raised your hand, you're on with Dawn.
Hello?
Hello?
Please say your name.
Can you hear me? This is Brenda. Hi, Dawn.
Brenda. Okay, thank you.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi,
have we talked before?
Yes.
Hello?
Sorry.
Oh,
yes, we sure have.
Well, hi, Brenda. How are you doing? I hear you crying. So is everything okay?
Yeah, my heart's just overwhelmed with
what would you say,
you've helped me.
Oh.
You've helped me so much.
Oh, Brenda.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I mean, you helped me release a 5-year-old pain by bringing some awareness of some things that I just was not honoring myself, you know, in the right way, by allowing, you know, some behavior from others to, you know, cause a sort of a disrespect to my own soul and my own self. Yeah. And so I've been really starting to see things, and you helped me a lot with some residue of some grief and loss that really uplifted me and brought me to a whole new level of being able to enjoy my life. And
Wow.
and so I'm starting to see things like more clearly, so that I'm more aware of things that are really not serving me. And it's so weird. It's like it's not like I didn't know it was there, but I wasn't honoring myself in the right way. I wasn't taking action towards really, setting boundaries and stuff. And so right now, I over the last couple of days or whatever, it feels like that I'm seeing these things, but then if there's something like my eyes are really wanting something from me that maybe is, like you were saying, a spiritual nourishment or something, because I started seeing these flashes of light in my left eye and this floater that just won't go away. And I'm like, where did you come from? Like,
well, it's called, well, we're going to do a little bit of that now. But I just mentioned to the last caller, when we start bringing in a high frequency, and you've already experienced my work, Brenda, so it's very potent, but it's very loving. Everything that's not of the vibration of your highest frequency of the divineness of who you are has to leave. So I call it kind of just kind of sneaky energy. Okay. So I'll just push it out for you right now. It's not really hurting anything. It would actually be on its way out anyway. So we're just going to imagine that beautiful divine light. You had a few minutes, right? We're just going to imagine that light coming in stronger, and it's going to push out. And where will this energy? In your left eye?
Yes.
Yeah,
like if I'm looking out, it's left.
We're going to push it out. Okay, don't worry. We don't need to put a label on it. We don't need to put a judgment on it, because when we start judging and putting labels on things, everybody, that makes it stick with us stronger. And what we do is want to just say, bless it, let it delete, let it leave. It's not serving you in your body. It's got to go back where it needs to go to, but not in your body. So we're going to go ahead and we'll do that now. Just imagine the beautiful light of divine God or source coming through you all the way down to your full physical body, down your legs, down your feet, grounding into this beautiful center of Mother Earth. And I'm going to see what happens with that energy, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead, let's begin. Okay, Brenda?
Thank you.
Could you feel that leave?
I've got my eyes closed, so.
Well, it left. It actually ran. All right. Keep breathing. Keep looking at your feet, grounding into your center. I'm giving you a little grounding your energy stronger. Okay, take a deep breath. How does that feel, Brenda?
It feels more calm.
Yeah, you're filled up from the inside out of light.
Huh? Yeah, I feel more calm about it.
Yeah, open your eyes and see if that energy is gone.
Everything looks a lot more bright and a lot more clear.
Oh, well, there you go. That's another bonus that you get from these activations of bringing in your life force energy. You start seeing the world in a whole different light, and you have been seeing that lately, Brenda, but now you have the clarity through your eyes. It's almost like crystal clear. It's almost like you had some kind of lens over your eyes before. Have you noticed that it's a lot clearer?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. The lens lifts off our eyes, and we start seeing the world from a whole different perspective, which is really the truth. And a lot of this facade and all this stuff that we've been kind of believing into up into this moment starts to fade away. It starts trickling away, and the walls start crashing down, and you start seeing life from a whole different perspective. And even if you have chaos around you and your life isn't perfect, you start being okay with what's going on in your life, and everything doesn't affect you as much. So isn't that a wonderful thing?
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
And that's really the reality.
Yeah.
If you can live in that kind of peace, and that's really just having your life force energy in the body, it makes your world so much more better every day. And even if there is a lot of chaos going on, we can't stop that. We can bring love in ourselves and just be ourselves and be this beautiful, divine, loving planet of peace walking around this planet every day. Is really healing the planet just by bringing our life force energy to our body so we can become our own planet of divineness. Will actually help healing, will really help to heal the planet beyond us thinking that we need to go out and do something. We just become our true vessel of who we are, and that heals everything around us. So, Brenda, yeah, thank you for sharing all that. I'm so honored and grateful that I was able to help you in the past, and thank you so much for your feedback on my work. It really means so much to me, and I'm so glad that I was able to share some more energy work with you today and do a little mini healing, and really strengthen who you are in your physical body, which is really your true self. So I hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, thank you so much. You're awesome.
Thank you, Brenda.
Thank you so much, Brenda.
Just connect with Brenda. Thank you, Brenda.
Thank you.
Thanks, beautiful lady.
Thanks.
Good.
Thank you, Brenda. We have got some other raised hands as well. And I would also like to take some questions that have come in to the Q&A. Carolyn from Ireland has written, Dawn, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
She says, hi, Shashi. I have been suffering with swollen, inflamed, receding, and infected gums for the past 18 months and have sought help from many holistic healers, but no one has been able to help me. Would you ask Dawn if she could possibly do a process to help me? I would be so very grateful. I'm ready to heal and be free of this. Blessings and many thanks.
Yeah, and just so you know, Sasha, you might want to type in the box if you can get my Get Out of Pain Forever program. That would be what he'd be needing. Because today I'm not doing the gums. You know what I mean?
No. Yes, there is a program on there for teeth.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly. What I'll do is I'll put your replay for today and the special offer link on the same page. So Caroline, when you get the replay email, that offer will be there as well. So you'll be able to see that as well, because that I think will help you with your teeth issue. And
then actually, and I want to mention, he has an option in the package with my, because it's with you, Sashi, my Get Out of Pain Forever program. He can have a 30-minute session with me, and we can go in deeper and find out what's causing this.
It is a she. It's Caroline. It's Caroline from Ireland. Yes.
Oh, sorry, Caroline. Sorry about that, sweetie. I couldn't hear that. Yeah, so just know, Carolyn, I would suggest that that's what I'm recommending, and then I would love to work with you in the discounted session that's part of that package. And we can go in. I kind of feel like you just need a very thorough energy clearing, which was part of my 30-minute session, and that's going to really knock out a lot of that inflammation. If there's something in there in your gums, I can push it out. That's what I do in my 30-minute session with my Get Out of Pain Forever program. So I hope she can feel that in her heart, see if it resonates with her, and I would love to work with her.
Awesome. I will, as I said, I'll put your replay on the same page. So Caroline and anybody else who needs your Get Out of Pain package, they can, and also listen to the call as well, of course, for that. Also, Rabab has written in saying, hi, I would like to receive help in clearing what blocks my intuition and to have better connection with my higher self. Thank you. Wow, all of your work is about connecting with our higher self.
Yeah. Are they, well, all I can do is just that they're doing the group process and we're grounding in life force energy. That's going to help make her connection stronger with her higher self. Are they live right now?
No, they're written into the question. I don't know if they are. If they are, you can raise their hand by pressing star 2. Press star 2 to raise your hand.
If they could call in, I would like to ground in their life force energy stronger in their body. That would probably be what they're asking for. And it's a very simple process that I'm doing today, but it's actually miraculous. So, yeah, that would be great if they could call in. I would love to work with them.
If you have an opportunity to call in, please call in as well. Rabab. Also, Mel has written in. She's asking, is your Weight Loss Made Easy app for iPhone available for Android devices or Windows? That's a separate question. I'll email this to you, Dawn, and you can get back to her.
Yes, definitely.
Also, let's see, we have a caller from Ottawa. Ottawa, last four digits 1439. I'm going to unmute you. You're on with Dawn.
Yes.
Hello.
Thank you for taking my call.
Okay. What's your name?
Rosario.
What is it?
Rosario.
Rafael?
Rosario. Rosario. Okay.
Hi, Sassy. Thank you for taking my call. Hi, Dawn.
You're very welcome.
Hi, Rafael. Have we talked before?
Yes, we have, and I've done quite a few of your programs. They are fantastic. They really work, and I'm very dedicated to them because I like them.
Wow. And if you notice, all my programs are not that long.
No, that's the beauty because you don't have to spend a lot of time.
Well, I don't do it on purpose. I mean, you don't need 2 hours to be healing and a whole year to do the work. I mean, you could do it in the programs 15 minutes a day and, do it on your own. So I'm all about empowering you that we don't need to have 2 hours and 3 hours to be working on ourselves. I don't know anybody who has time for that.
Nobody does. And that's why it's so much easier to work with your program because it's doable,
Yeah, I just bring in I don't put any fluff in my work. I just do the frequencies at whatever you need, and that's what I do. I just bring in what you're needing, and I do it in a way that your body can receive it. So it's very short, but very potent. So, my dear Rafael, what would you be looking for? Would you want to be grounding in your life force energy like I'm doing with all the callers, stay a little bit stronger?
Yes, I would like that. And, I keep on absorbing the emotions of people.
This is perfect, yeah.
So I think that a little reinforcement would help. Because, you don't want to take everything from everybody.
Well, we've been talking about that in the call. If you actually become more of yourself, and bringing your life force energy is what I'm doing with all the callers today, then you're not affected by anybody else's stuff, and nothing else that's not resonating at your vibrational level, which is your highest frequency of who you are, can stay. So if you become more, you affect them more than they affect you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
In a loving way. I'm saying this in a loving way because your energy, your life becomes so strong that nothing can affect you. You really start affecting everything else around you in a very high vibrational, loving way. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that because this is what this call is about. It's called spiritual self-care. So
thank you.
It's very essential. This program is so essential for everybody because we're all living in these times, and as you are feeling, everybody's tough. So if we could train our bodies and try to train our bodies to receive these frequencies and do the work, then we're not going to be so affected by the world. Exactly. So very essential part of our everyday maintenance, I call it. So let's go ahead and put imagine light just coming in from your crown chakra, my dear, and just imagine it going down your feet. You can even ground that into this beautiful, loving energy of Mother Earth while making sound. So just receive that, okay, sweetie?
Thank you.
Let's receive. Hey. Take a deep breath. Tell me how you're feeling with that.
Great. I can feel the current coming through, but also something like a hug from outside.
You feel like what?
Like a hug from outside.
Oh, well, you're filled up. You're actually filled up from the inside out, so your life's hugging you from the inside out.
Yes.
But, don't you notice that you feel, and I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but do you feel a little bit maybe stronger in your body or more taller or I don't know.
More like like a one item, without being fragmented.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
fragment. Oh, you're so beautiful. That was beautiful. You said that. Meaning you're oneness. You're not fragmented. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're one energy. That is exactly the truth about what we're doing here today. We're bringing ourselves back to oneness. Well, I love that. Thank you for saying that. That couldn't have been any better said. Yes, we're bringing ourselves back to true wholeness. Wholeness is the word. So I want to say thank you so much, Rosario. I'm sorry if I say that wrong, for calling in today and being so loyal, buying my programs, and really, really being here, and really I'm glad that you could receive some energy today because I'm really grateful to share it with you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for all the marvelous work that you're doing, and also thank you, Shashi, for holding this program.
Thank you, Rosario.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. How do you spell your name, Rosario?
Yeah.
How do you spell your name?
R-O-S-A-R-I-O.
R-I-O. Rosario.
Yeah.
Rosario.
Awesome.
Okay,
Thank you.
sorry about that, Rosario.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I was calling you Rosario. Okay, Rosario. Sorry about that, sweetie. I got it.
That's okay.
Sorry about that.
Well, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you so much. We've actually just come through to all, we've actually been to all the people who raised their hands, and I think they've dealt with all the questions as well that have come in so far. So would you like to go into describing your special offer, Dawn? Because clearly some people have already experienced it, and other people can see how powerful your work is. So for anybody who's listening on the replay and can't get on the call right now, let's, for their benefit, go into what your special offer is all about.
Yes,
and why
absolutely.
you created it.
Did you want to say the link first before I go into it?
Yes, I can. It's www.transformationtojoyglobaltelesummit.com. Sorry, guys, it's that long, yes. /Dawn, D-A-W-N, hyphen, that's the bar in the middle, Crystal, C-R-Y-S-C-A-L, hyphen, S for series, and 4, S4, series 4, S4. So it's www.transformationtojoyglobaltelesummit.com/Dawn, D-A-W-N, hyphen, Crystal, C-R-Y-S-T-A-L, hyphen, S4, just S4 for series 4. So if you like to go to that page, or just click on the link if you're on the webcast, on Instant Teleseminars, or if you're on my page where I sent you the call details, just go to the link that says Dawn Special Offer, and you can follow along. So Dawn, go ahead.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. And Sashi, I'm going to go ahead and start. We have a package A, everybody, and a package B. So I'll go through the list of the package A, which will be everything that'll be in A will be in package B, and then I'll explain the bonus. And then package B, I'll explain a little bit of difference. So you'll get a 30-minute session with me. So let's start with package A, and this will be all the items that are being package A and package B, so there's no confusion. Let's go into the first item, which is the chakras, everybody. So we're talking about maintenance, okay? Keeping our bodies at the highest vibration while we're going through these challenging, changing times, so we're not so affected. This is what this call is all about today, and also grounding inner life force energy, which is everything I put out is all about grounding life force energy. That's my signature. That's what people know me for, because I have the ability to do it for people. So let's go into the chakras as item 1. A lot of people are starting to understand about chakras, but chakras of the body are our main energy systems. They're like our speakers of our body, and if they really get out of whack, it's really where our energies kind of align and balance, and we actually receive energies even from source to our chakras. But if our chakras get clogged, they cause all kinds of havoc in our body, which also includes issues with our health. And I'm talking about our chakras. A lot of them are connected to the organs. So by keeping all the chakras aligned and cleared, so this is what this module is about. We're going to be spinning your chakras in the right direction, which we're also going to be clearing your chakras and keeping it called chakra maintenance. And a lot of people don't understand about chakras, but more and more people are realizing that it's very important to keep our chakras of our body, which we just kind of reached upon a couple of those. We touched upon a couple of those in our group process. I'll be basically addressing the main ones, okay? seven of them. As a matter of fact, there's 8 that's above our crown chakra, which will be also addressed in this. We also have chakras underneath our feet. But we'll be addressing the main chakras of the body in here, and I will be balancing, spinning the chakras in the right direction, clearing your chakras, bring your chakra colors in for healing. I'll explain that once you get this program. You'll know what they are. And we're just going to re-energize your chakras. Very, very, very important beyond just bringing life force energy. We need to keep our chakras at balance. So please know this is all my modules should not be listened to more than once a day, and I do not highly recommend listening to all the modules at a time. You could spread these out at least 4 hours apart, okay? Because there's one in here. There's one next one's morning wake up. So you can still listen to a few MP3s during the day, but just please spread them out at least 4 hours apart, okay? Not one on top of each other because it confuses your energy, okay? So just want to be very clear on that. And please listen to all my MP3s, everybody, with either headphones or earbuds because it's all frequency, okay? And even if you have hearing issues, don't worry, you'll still receive the frequencies even if you can't hear my sounds, okay? That's what I explained very clearly in the beginning of the call. You don't need to hear my voice in order to receive these energies. So let's go into item 2, which is morning wake up, okay? So this is a good one for the morning. It's going to get your life force energy moving, okay? That's what we want to do. We want to clear the energy channels of the body, and we're going to clear your sleeping mind. And we're going to connect your heart to the brain, okay, which is really important, okay? And we're just going to pretty much do a re-energize of your complete body for the day, okay? So that's just a good morning one to do when you get up, okay? If you have time. And again, my modules, my items are not long, okay? So you don't have to worry about spending 2 hours healing. This is not about that. It's about receiving what you need to receive, which is minutes versus hours, because I don't know anybody who has time for hours worth of healing, especially in these time of days. Okay, item 3 is evening renewal, okay? So you got the evening in the morning. This one is done at the end of your day. So basically it's going to clear your energy, number one. It's going to gather your energies back to you from the day if they've been fragmented outside of you with somebody else. You're going to bring all their energy back to them and all your energy back to you. Clear your physical body and your aura and your energy field, which is very important. And it's going to also center, balance, and ground you, okay? Grounding to the planet Earth. And we're going to renew your body, mind, and spirit in this module. So very, very simple, but very potent, okay? And that's just item 3, okay? This whole program is jam-packed with good stuff. And this is stuff that you can use for the rest of your life, everybody, okay? This is not just something you're going to outgrow. This is maintenance, okay, for the rest of your life. Item 4, detox and reboot. Let go of your stress of your day. So this one can be used anytime when you're maybe feeling a little overstressed. You don't need to listen to this like every day, but if you feel like you just have a moment where you need a little bit of extra, this is going to help you, especially if you're feeling really stressed out. Let go of your stress of your day. Let go and give back everyone else's energies, especially if you picked up on somebody's energy and it's really causing you to be unstable or ungrounded. Ground yourself to planet Earth. There you go, right there. We need to ground ourselves to planet Earth and bring yourself back to neutrality, mental and energetic, and your physical bodies back to neutrality, okay? That's very important. We're going to rebalance you and realign you. This is a good one for anybody who's having a stressful day, okay? So you could listen to that, pop your earbuds on or your headphones, listen to that. Breathe, be in a quiet place for about 15 minutes or 10 minutes, you're done. It'll help you realign right away. Item 5 is exciting. This is so simple but so unbelievably awesome. So energized water is going to basically you're going to pretty much play this MP3. You don't need to even have headphones on with it. Just play it next to your glass of water, okay, or whatever you're drinking. I prefer water, okay. So to amp up the electrolytes in your water, amp up the minerals in your water, clear out any harmful toxins in your water. You just play it next to your glass or your pitcher of water, whatever you want to do. I highly recommend listening to it and drinking the water right away because the energies are really strong at that time, okay. So I do highly recommend just using it when you have if you have a pitcher of water and everybody's going to drink it around the same time, then you can do that. But if you're going to leave it sit there for hours, then just do it whatever you're going to drink right then and there. Bring source healing frequencies into your water and your beverages at any time. Re-energize and re-alkalize your water. Okay, so it's so simple concept, but not even a long module, but powerful. You'll feel it. Your body will be like, oh, I just feel so good drinking that water. That's just number 5, energized water. We jump up to item 6, which is daily antioxidants. Okay, everybody? So this item is really good because it's going to help your cells in your body ward off damage of free radicals. Okay, that's just, we get free radicals. I mean, it just kind of raises havoc on us on all levels. So this is going to help with that. It's going to help eliminate harmful toxins, okay, and less oxidation in your body, okay? It's going to help renew your cells, your DNA, your tissues, and your stem cells of your body. everyone's talking about stem cells these days and how important stem cells are for renewal and youth. So this module has the stem cell renewal youth frequencies, okay? So if you're looking for that, there's a little touch of anti-aging here. So you've got stem cells are also included in item 6. Bring in high frequencies of essential fruits and vegetables with this and its frequencies, okay? So it's not like you're going to be off the hook from eating, okay? So I want people to know you have to eat. It's just going to amp it up, okay? Amp up all frequencies, okay? Especially when you're taking in food for the day that might be processed food that's really not bringing in the essential frequencies. So it's not taking in the place of anything here, everybody, okay? So it's just going to help add, bring, and really help your body absorb these nutrients, okay, that you need for your body, okay? So that's a lot there. Now we're going to jump up to item 7, the meridians of the body. Meridians are the energetic pathways. If these meridians in your body, believe it or not, get blocked, it causes all havoc and blockage in your body. So we're going to clear your meridians in the body or your pathways. If you have any questions about meridians of your body, just Google it. Google meridians of your body on the internet. You'll see where the meridians are. They're just all energy highways throughout your body that get clogged at times, and we're just going to kind of unclog them in this module when you listen to it. We're going to clear the blockage in the way of your meridians flowing easily, okay? Then we're going to bring in source light to accelerate your healing on all levels of your being, connecting all the channels of your energetic body to the flow, okay? So that's the energetic flow of your life force energy. So there's a lot there, very short module, and that's just, that could be listened to anytime. That's something you don't need to listen to every day. You'll just know when you need it. I actually highly recommend that one once a week, okay? Just for the meridians, okay? Once a week is fine. Unless you need more and you have a lot of blockage, then you may listen to it more. And number 8 is a really good one. It's called Superfoods Blast Beauty Boost. Okay, so this is really cool. This is really cool when I was guided by my higher self to do this. Energetics of 90 superfoods to nourish your body and skin and hair. So I'm bringing in frequencies. So I'm not bringing in, you can still have to eat food, okay? It's just going to amp it up. All nutrient frequencies needed for optimal health on all your levels, okay? So it's just going to kind of amp up everything in you, especially if you're lacking or have any health issues. This could really help you on all levels. Just be an extra component to your healing, okay, or keeping yourself healthy. An extra nutritional frequency blast of your active, if you're active or needing extra nutritional supplementation, okay? So it's not like taking in a vitamin. We're just going to up the frequencies, okay? So it's nutritional frequencies is what we're bringing in here for your body. And if you're eating, it's going to actually amp up those frequencies of the food you're eating, even if it's processed food. That's really what happens to a lot of people. We eat on the go. We don't really eat organic, and I'm one of those people. I wish I could eat organic every day, but I'm on the go as well. So I try to make healthy choices, and these will help. Listening to this will help kind of amp up the frequencies. So extra youth frequencies. How do you get a little youth frequencies for complete body and skin renewal? Stem cells. We're talking about stem cells again. Big thing out in the if you listen to the news and everything, they're all talking about youth stem cells. Well, it's in this module, okay? You don't have to fly anywhere to get injected, okay? This is all natural. And all frequencies that are intuitive to what you're needing on a daily basis. So how cool is that? This is source frequency. This is God's energy. Knows where to go with you, knows how to work with you, created you, beats your heart, breathes your lungs every day. So I think it knows how to work with you and what you're needing. Now, we do have the extra bonus, and this is my Discover Sound Healing MP3. It is valued at $47. You get it free with this just by buying my program today, so it's just an extra bonus. And you get all this that I just explained, all 8 modules, plus the free bonus of my Discover Sound Healing MP3. Item B is priced a little bit more. I think it's like $50 more than package A. And if anyone looks on my website, you can see my sessions are a lot more expensive, just having a session with me versus getting this program and having a 3-minute session with me. It's like, at least half of what I charge. And you're getting a program on top of that and a 30-minute session with me. And this 30-minute session with me, what you get with this program, which is a very little bit amount, I think, higher than package A, you're going to get a 30-minute session to change anything in your life. And 30 minutes with me is an eternity. I don't even work with anyone beyond 30 minutes. So please know I'm a little different than most people. So when you really want to shift and change, most people come to me. I like to move and shake people, okay? I get people going in their lives, whatever your next step is for your highest good. And I can help work on physical issues as well in this 30-minute session. I'm willing to work on anything. And I've had people bring their pets to the 30-minute session, and I was able to work on their pets as well for a few minutes. So I work with everybody, okay? And people who know me, I work with a true heart, and a true integrity about what I do. So when I say 30 minutes, it's an action, potent energy session with me, okay? So if you're in for that, do package B. And with all that said, Sashi, that's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of good energy and good stuff in this package for a very good, reasonable price, and I'm just so grateful and honored to share it with your community today and everybody being here. So thank you.
Yeah, it's been awesome. We've had quite a lot of people on the call, so especially after we've had a break, so that's really encouraging to know. But I think it's also partly done because your work is so powerful. It's a reflection on you as well, because clearly, quite a few people have spoken about they've used your programs and they've had results. And
we're talking about just my program.
Yeah.
Some people haven't
and
even
it's
talked to
fast
me.
results. It's fast results and it's consistent. And that's what we like to see, that, these programs that our speakers are putting together are, first of all, they're affordable, they're reasonable, and also some of them are so very quick, like yours. And they're really, there's, we didn't ask, I didn't ask anybody to come and speak on your behalf. I don't think you did either. It's just been
I had no
spontaneous.
idea.
People have just come on to say what it is that they truly feel. And I think that they're sharing from their heart. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for being such an awesome healer.
I thank you for everybody who has called in today, because I had no idea. So thank you for everybody who did call in today. I'm grateful for that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I am also very grateful. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for jumping on the call. And I know that some of you who haven't been able to listen, you most certainly will listen on the replay. I highly encourage it. I will send out the replay as soon as I can. And I will try to put a short write-up. I have got so many notes on what was going on. And Dawn was working with all our callers. But of course, I'm not going to write a very long paper. I'm going to try and keep it short so that you get a real feel. Because the most important thing is that you listen to the call. It's not that what I write in the email, it's that you listen. Taking action is a game changer. Something I've learned over the last few months is that nothing changes unless you change. Make a shift and take an action. So you've heard here so many wonderful testimonials, so many people jumping on the call without any encouragement, without any need for myself or Dawn to ask, spontaneously giving their feelings about how their issues are transformed. Even on the call, you've heard callers who felt certain issues have shifted. Melinda has some of her sciatic nerve issue and pain heal from her back. Brenda had something in her eye, left eye shift, and she could see with much more clarity, much more vision, clearer vision. Also, we had one of the earlier callers where she's honoring herself. She's taking back control, and she's not playing it small. She's beginning to realize that, she needs to honor herself. So how amazing is that? And there's somebody that, she loves working with Dawn. So, and Rosalia gave us some amazing feedback as well. She keeps absorbing emotions of other people. We are all empaths on these calls. I know I am. And sometimes I have to switch things off because just the emotional content of it is too much for me. I just can't take it. Anything to do with violence or anger or loud voices, I can't endure it. So I have to switch off. So I'm lucky that I am in a position to be able to do that. But tell us about what other people who've not been on this call have experienced with your package, this particular package about spiritual self-care and nourishing your multidimensional body. Dawn?
Well, I think it's just it's the simplicity of it all, and I can tell you a lot of people just listening to you've heard just people listening to my programs. You're going to feel more of you. Okay, so it's all about grounding you back into your body, and that's going to help you be more peaceful, more loving, more happy, not feeling all this chaos of the world, picking up on someone else's anger around you. Maybe somebody's in your energy field, it happens where we have low vibration in us and people are draining you. You're not going to be so sensitive, and this is energy maintenance for everybody's life. So I can't think of a specific situation, but people just, everybody who basically sends me a testimonial pretty much is always saying that they're feeling more peaceful and feeling lighter in their bodies, okay? So lighter is basically meaning that you're feeling you, not the whole world in your energy, okay? Because like I said, I have the ability to do that for people. I can thoroughly clear people's energy, meaning I can clear out everything that's not you and not serving your highest good and bring you back home to yourself. And by doing that, the peace that you receive inside and you feel inside yourself is priceless, okay? We're talking simple peace, just feeling light in your body. And it's worth any, if you can have that every day and just have peace. And then on top of that, with bringing in your life force energy, I've had many people even email me about them being able to manifest things in their life faster. So that's another thing, too. Another key component of manifesting is having your soul in your body. And a lot of people manifest things in their life faster. So money, love, perfect health, wealth, whatever it is. So that's just the bonus on top of all this. And that's just simple, but it's actually, it happens, and it's real. So that's pretty good feedback,
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And what is it like for someone to work with you on a 30-minute session? You say, I haven't experienced one, so I'll be completely transparent. I haven't experienced one, so tell us what it's like.
Well, it's just, it's intense in a good way. It's fast, because I speak fast. I speak fast because I'm bringing in fast frequency through my body, and it's high energy. And I let people know that the energy is really my soul working, so I'm not bringing in different beings around me doing the work for me. So it's a little different when I work with people versus maybe somebody else because I do the work, okay? So energy, is coming through me. It comes through fast, and people can hear it sometimes in my voice. But every session that I do, everybody, is different because I am just a vessel is to receive these frequencies, and I get myself out of the way. So whatever comes through, whatever we need to work on, I listen to people's story and what they need, and I'm also listening to the person's soul. I have the ability to connect in with people on a higher level, which is your soul. Okay? I can directly talk to your spirit, and your soul will tell me how to work with you, what you're needing, the fastest way to work with you in the most efficient way, and what you're needing to release, okay? Because sometimes our mind thinks, I just don't feel good. I need to do this right now. I need this. I need that, okay? Our mind likes to do that. That's just our human mind. It's a little bit slow. It's a little bit, not really up to our soul's speed. And our soul, what I have the ability is I listen to what you're saying, but I also listen to your soul. Your soul will tell me what you need more than you know. And by me shifting it with the way your soul shows me is where people get the miraculous results fast, okay? So that's part of my gift is I can do I call them soul readings, but I'm not really giving you a soul reading. I'm actually speaking your soul's wisdom or your soul's truth through my voice as I'm working with you, okay? And I'm bringing out some deep wisdom.
So I also know that there are many people who are having relationship challenges. I have a challenge. I have no contact with my son, who will be 30 in January. So what are you feeling in my soul about that? I think that was our soul contract.
Well, not really in your energy, because I don't know if you want to do that right now. It's
yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm just feeling to just tell you that you need to just stay, because I can feel that there's some deep hurt in you, Sashi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And that's a session that you can have if you decide to work with me or someone in the future to release some of this pain that you're feeling, because it's kind of stored down deep. All right? And that's something I don't do.
Stored down deep.
I don't do, yeah, it is. And I'm not trying to pinpoint anything, and I'm not saying right or wrong or anything, but it's something that you could probably release on your own or release on its own by just coming into grips that we all have our own, regardless of whatever he chooses, it's really nothing you've done. You've done everything right. To raise him and do the right thing, but it's also a person's choice. So we all have soul choices, and whatever the case is, we just love people where they're at. We respect people where we're at. We don't judge people where they're at, even if they're not really doing what we're wanting them to do. And sometimes they do come around by just us being a person of love and being in acceptance of it. And of course, living our lives to it the way we're supposed to do things. Sometimes magically change, okay? But I'm not saying they always do. But that's part of our soul. Whatever our soul experience is, what we're supposed to really experience in this lifetime. He sounds like he's kind of young. Is he young?
He's going to be 30 in January. So sorry,
Okay,
nobody else is raising
I
their
feel like
hand.
he's
So
not really young.
I'm just wondering if somebody will be helped by this, by me raising this.
By what?
By me raising this, I don't know, somebody out there can feel that, this is something that can get resolution.
Well, we can because we could do a 30-minute session and release a lot of the pain. Okay.
Okay.
We can release a lot of the stored emotion of this. I don't care what people say. If we have a situation like that, it's stored down deep in us, and we need, when you're ready to release it, I can release it for you, and we can do some, whatever we need to do, forgiveness or whatever work. I do everything. So I just kind of know how to work with everybody.
So you do forgiveness work as well. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, I do everything. I do. You name it. I'm just guided to do it.
So anything that comes up, anything that's a burning issue for them, anything that's taking away their focus or peace or love in their life, anything that's taking away their happiness can be dealt with. It's not just restricted to physical issues. I think that's what I'm trying to get to.
Oh, no, I do past lifetime clearance as well.
There's no limit to no limit to the energy and the work that you do. Any issue at all.
Everything. Past lifetimes up to the present moment, okay? If there's past lifetimes that need to be cleared, I clear that too. Okay?
That's
awesome. Everything. Yeah. Anything and everything.
I did get some insights about some past lives that myself and my mom have had. I think it'll be 20 years since my mom passed this year. But next year. But I got there's some issues where we've had many previous lifetimes, and I saw that the way my mom looks like a very prominent historical figure, and I asked somebody, is what I'm getting right, and somebody confirmed for me, yes, you're getting that right. So the veils are thinning, and we are getting more intuitive, and we are getting this insights into what possible lifetimes we've had. So it's very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Well,
what about yourself, Dawn? What about yourself? What is it that you get from doing this work?
What do I get
how
from
does it make you feel when you hear some of these extraordinary and people getting back in touch with you, emailing you with the results they're getting if you work with people?
It makes me feel like I'm on track, what I'm doing in life, and even though we're not going to get into my life history, I've had a very hard life, everybody.
Yeah.
And it really, of all the pain that I've been through, a lot of pain, and I'm still healing myself from my childhood, by the way. I've had a lot of pain in my life, and all that pain has actually made me who I am today. And these miraculous gifts that came to me were a gift really from Source, because I went through so much pain in my life. I mean, I can't even tell you how much pain and sorrow and everything I went through in my life up until where I'm at right now. And it really reinforces me that, even though I went through that pain, there's such a gift beyond all that pain that really comes through me now and helps thousands of people all over the world. And I do it so fast, and it's really humbling. It's not really about me, I. It's just really, I know that I signed up for this somewhere in my past, and, I had to obviously agree to it in this lifetime and go through the pain to be where I'm at today, sharing my gift of what I'm offering today, which is my sound and just my frequency, really beyond my sound, to the world. So it's very humbling, and it really makes me feel I have a very, 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 very good feeling in myself all the time. I feel very expanded. I know. I have hard times still, everybody, okay? We all have our times, okay? Nobody gets off of the real world of what we're experiencing. I, too, go through my challenges still, just like everybody, but I just have a different perspective about it, and I work through it, and I'm just grateful to hear all that from people, because it really kind of fuels me in some ways, when I do have my time, as always, as everybody does. I don't know anybody who gets off really easy in this life. We have to do our work. So, yeah, I just know it just knows in a very, very deep part of my being that, wow, this is where I started and here's where I'm at today, and how many people I'm helping is really just humbling to me. I'm so grateful. So thank you. Yeah, thanks, Sashi, for that question. It's very good.
Yes, since I have been on this journey of being a host, I never thought I'd be doing anything like this, never in my wildest dreams, but, that something happens when you become of service to other people. So sometimes maybe, if something is not shifting, look around, see what you can do. What is it that you can do for other people? Yeah. What is it that you can do to help and be of service? Because for me, this is my best way of being of service. And through the telesummit, I've been able to connect with so many amazing people like Melinda, like so many other listeners who come on this show, who write in, who get in touch with me. And, we've had listeners right from the very beginning of when I launched in January of 2017. So, this is just an 18-month journey for me so far.
Wow.
But that's what keeps me going, because running a telesummit is not easy. There are all these hard tasks that you need to do. There are a lot of things that take a lot of time, but, you just battle through them because of the feedback that you get. And I think this is what drives you on as well. It's the feedback. It's the results that people are getting.
Exactly. Well, it's a humbling journey for sure. Absolutely.
Okay, so people are still with us. They're still listening. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming on board. Now, we do need to grow, and we do need to get the message out. So if you like our calls, do let other people know and get your friends to join. We have changed the opt-in page, so there's a lot more information there about what it is they are about. We actually do give out quite a few gifts. We are also giving out this time all of our popular calls from our Series 3, and that includes Dawn's calls as well. As I said earlier, I'll be putting her replay on the same page as the special offer page and replay page from Series 3. So both of the offers will be there. We do keep our offers on for quite some time because people reach out to us and ask us how long, is the offer on for. So on the other hand, don't make that an excuse for not doing the work that you need to do, for getting the relief, especially with amazing healers like we bring, like Dawn. So is there anything else you'd like to say before we end the call, Dawn? Thank you.
Thank you, Sashi, for being this beautiful light and bringing your platform to all of us healers, including yourself, to help others, humanity. And thank you for everybody who called in today, people I've talked to in the past, and thank you for all the testimonials. I'm really so humbled, and it really makes me feel so good to know that I hear them, because it really helps me know that I'm totally on track. It really expands me and fuels me to help even more. So thank you, everybody, for taking the time out today who was here on the call and also on the web chat. And I'm just grateful to be here with you, Sashi. Thank you so much. I wish everybody a blessed day.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. Yeah. And do let us know when you can come back on the show, because we have got dates available in the future. And yes, do bring forward other of your programs, because I think they're very powerful. And as many of them as we can share with our people, our audience members, and anybody else who will join as possible. I'm completely open to that, because I'm about creating healing and transformation in the world. And I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't so interested in making sure that people get special offers that are affordable, that are effective, that are quick, and get them results. I am looking for results, and so are the people and the audience members who come to my show. So that's amazing. Thank you, Dawn. I'm ever so grateful for you reaching out. Speakers are reaching out to me all the time. I can't always get back to them as well. So thank you so much. I have got quite a few people already lined up for this series, and more are coming on board. But Dawn, you're going to be very special for us because of the work that you do and the results that you get. So please know that you're always welcome to come back on the show, and just let me know when you're available. I have various dates available, and if we need to, we'll shift things around so that we can have you back, because I want amazing calls like the one we just had today. and I want to serve this audience because I want them to get results.
Thank you so much, Sashi.
I think results can be achieved. They can be fast, quick, and easy, and it doesn't have to take months and months or hours and hours. And as we shift, we help everybody else around us shift as well. So thank you. Let's get the word out that Dawn is an amazing healer. I know that you helped me even before you came on any of my shows. As I said, you know, I had an embarrassing issue that was lasting for 2 years or so. I refused the medical intervention of an operation to get the issue dealt with, knowing that somehow the right solution would come, and it came in the form of you, Dawn. So I personally have got so much out of actually just working with you. And I will reach out to you about working with the issues that I have with my son, because, you know, it is painful not to hear from your own child, but I'm not the only one. I know there are many other parents going through the same issue. But on the other hand, what my son is helping me do is to stand in my own power and to become somebody who believes in herself and who's reaching out to other people and helping. So maybe I may never have been doing this work had it not been for the fact that there is this issue between myself and my son. Because maybe that was Spirit's way of pushing me and telling me that you're meant for something bigger. And Robert is fine. He's doing fine.
Thank you. Thank you. You said it perfectly. Sashi, thank you for being you, and thank you for having me here today. And I just want to send everyone a big, beautiful aloha from Maui, Hawaii.
Aloha.
Aloha. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye now, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.